All right, you guys, we have made it. We finally made it to the very last of our folktale genre styles of writing, and that is myth. I am so sad because it's my favorite, but I'm excited because that means we've learned all of them, and that means that you get to enjoy each one of these different styles of writing and maybe even start writing some of your own. So, we're going to look at a myth today and what that genre of folktale looks like. So, we've looked at tall tales, fairy tales, legends, and a lot of those things have some different elements that are similar. And so, a couple of those things are going to be the fact that those folk tales teach some kind of lesson or a moral. In folktale stories, all of the different types of folktale stories, there's a reason that they're telling you the story, and it's not just for fun. That fun piece is there, but they're telling you that because they want you to learn something. So a myth is going to try to teach you some type of life lesson. So I want you to keep that in mind, just like all the other folk tales, that a myth is trying to teach you some kind of life lesson. So when we're looking at setting for a myth, it's going to come from ancient history. So we're looking at ancient stories, things that happened a long time ago. And so that's going to be the setting. It is going to be that ancient time period. When we're looking at characters, a lot of times when we're looking at myths, the types of characters are going to be like a god or a goddess, or something like a cyclops or Pegasus or something like that. Those mysterious, magical creatures, and those beings that are supernatural, like Hercules or Zeus. Those are some really great examples. And I know most of you guys probably know who Hercules is, or have at least seen the Disney movie Hercules. And if you haven't, you should watch it. It's really good. So that's going to be what the characters are going to look like for a myth. And so something else that's really cool about myths is that a myth is trying to answer in the story at some point in time some big life fundamental question. Why am I here? Why is it important for me to be kind? Things like that, those big life lessons that we all have to learn. So we're going to try to look for those things when we're looking at myths. And so I have another video that I want you to watch. If you look right here at this chart, you're going to click it, and it's going to give you a link to a YouTube video of a lady that's going to teach you a little bit more in depth about what a myth is. And so it's got not only myths, but it talks about legends, and it has a couple other different types of folk tales in there. So I'm super excited about this week. I know you're going to love these stories. And again, just like I've told you every week, I think it's an awesome idea for you to tell your parents what you're learning and see if they have a favorite myth that they can share with you, and you can watch a video or read about these. This genre of folktale is so much fun, and there's a lot of family fun that you can have talking about these types of stories. So with that said, watch this video for me, and then I'll catch you in just a minute to talk about what you're going to do on the next page. All right, see you soon.